Hi, Aries, and welcome to your 2019 January reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, it looks like you're going to have a bit of an action packed month coming for you guys, and you're starting out the top of this year, having left 2018, leaving something behind and moving forward in a new area of life. There's some settlements that needed to be taken care of, and some of you may have had an issue or challenge doing that, letting something go, moving forward. It seems like whatever you've let go and tried to move forward, something or someone, there's something unfinished there. It could even also be you that had to go back and address some things from the past, is what it looks like. A lot of movement, a lot of things have been happening, but perhaps for some reason nothing is really coming together the way that you anticipated or the way you like. Some of you may even have been dealing with some form of conflict as well. There could be a lot of work demands. You may feel like life right now has a lot of pressure on you. There could be something that you really need to take full note of. It could be collectors knocking at your door. It could be anything. For all of you, it'll be different of what you need to address. It kind of, for some of you, it's gotten out of hand and you kind of don't even know what to do. You don't know how to really handle the situation. You don't know how to end it. You don't know how to move forward. Some of you may be dealing with court issues, judgments against you. If it's not that, then dealing with a particular situation, again, that feels like it's bigger than you. It's taken its toll on you for some of you. That may be a bit of a problem. Some of you have to pay out money and you are trying to figure out what's the best way. We are about to approach tax season, so you may be looking at that and feel like you don't have that all together for yourself. So coming into this month, although you may find that people can or have tried to be very helpful for you, it's kind of bittersweet. I did see, I forget what sign it was, but I did see conflict with family. And so some of you could have definitely had to deal with conflict with family, not being able to get on the other side of a situation. Very much a on again, off again, positive and negative happening with you guys. Good energy, good emotions, good feelings. Get on the other side of a situation with a particular person or situation, and then it comes back. Either it doesn't work out, or there's unresolved issues that you may feel you're just not up to snuff. Now, that seems to not be the typical side of an Aries, but some of you, I feel, just really don't want to deal with a particular situation. Yeah, something has gotten out of control for some of you. There's a lot of conflict. You don't want to deal with it, but you are now in it. You're in it. You're stuck, and you can't get out. And it is a conflict or an issue that doesn't only involve you. It's many other people that it involves. It's almost like and hopefully I can remember this tagline, but it's a tiny, how does it go? Oh boy, here we go. um, it's that thing about the web that you weave when you first practice to deceive, right? So some of you maybe have gotten yourself into like a web that you can't get out of, and it's creating a lot of conflict. Looking for work, again, is going to be very much a process for some of you coming into January. And I do see you may be entering into a very established environment. There may be a lot of chaos at work as well that you're trying to stay out of, but you've already gotten yourself too far deep into it. Okay. Now, you have to be careful and watch your back. I do see a lot of thinking and contemplating and trying to think and contemplate about the situation, not knowing exactly how the hell you're going to fix this. You may feel like there's a particular person or circumstance within this problem that you cannot trust, someone you can't trust, and you really should watch your back. I do feel like you could be dealing with someone at the workplace in your life whatever this issue is, someone that will stop at nothing to get what they want. They'll go over whoever they need to. And I do see a fight ensuing, arguments, a blowout, just conflict and change that's currently going to be happening. And even some of you may lose your job. That's just the reality of it. We are kind of approaching, and I did see a lot in the 2019. Go check out your 2019, because there's a lot of changes that's going to be coming up for you guys that are positive in your 2019. So check that out. But this argument, this fight can result or discord, change, disruption can create someone losing their job. And this absolutely can be you. For some of you, you may be leaving, moving. This also could be problematic. If you do lose your job, it'll probably be the second half of January. And now you're trying to go back to a place, or go away from where you live, go away from the situation. Don't try to run away from something. Definitely, try your best to do it as legal. Number one, I don't feel like it's so much illegal things going on, but it could just, again, be more than what you anticipated, and it's gotten out of control. But try to do things as ethically sound as possible. And I feel like some of you want to get as far away from the situation as possible. I do see a new opportunity for those of you who will be leaving one position or being let go. You may find that it's something. So now it's twofold. Some of you will be leaving an opportunity or being let go, moving on to something else, finding that opportunity, but you are not open to it. It's not really what you're looking for. Or you may be trying to pursue opportunities and you're not being picked. You're not even being looked at. But that's going to change. Your luck will definitely change. And toward the end of January, going into February, you will find an opportunity. You'll start hearing good news coming your way. Absolutely. I feel like you'll be a lot more logical and shrewd moving forward. And some of this, with this issue, with whatever problematic situation you've kind of gotten yourself into or has come about, you may move away, disconnect from the situation, not want to speak to the person or people. That's going to change. There may be some type of a settlement discussion about monies, assets to some extent, and then you have to communicate with a person who is very logical, very intelligent, very shrewd. Also, someone may not have been open to you, so you could be doing the firing, letting go of people. They will be open. Okay, some of you may be a suspension, probation or suspension, and then you're able to come back into the workplace. And for those of you who are let go, you get to find something else down the line, but it may be something where you still have to work really hard. This will be the start of really working hard and having to kind of take on a lot of responsibilities all at once. Now, others of you, it could be someone leaving your life, and because of it, you have to pick up the missing pieces and be, everything to everyone. Something could have happened that you didn't foresee. It could be family, friends, someone close to you. And now you have to kind of go and deal with the situation. I just see whatever this problem is going to be, someone is trying to disconnect from themselves, from the situation first. That's the first point of action, is flight, right? Instead of fighting. And then once the dust settles a bit, people will be a little bit more apt and open to want to communicate. Now, when it comes to love, I would say that your money, as far as finances are concerned, there's a lot of money to be had external to you. But there seems to be a huge problem that you kind of have to deal with that is bigger than you. Now, when it comes to love for Aries, definitely you guys are pursuing a love relationship that has been very problematic. You could have ended a relationship with someone recently. There has been divorce or discussions of a breakup or divorce on the table, and you haven't been able to either convince someone otherwise or them you. There's been a lot of communication around the situation of trying to resolve it, but it has ended. Although it has ended, you're still very much stuck, or the person is stuck on you. Some of you, excuse me, you're very much stuck, or the person is stuck on you. And because you have this this person has a strong hold on you, it's very difficult for you to kind of see it for what it is and disconnect from the situation, even though you may have ended it with the person. You guys have discussed that you can't do this. It's not right. Someone could be married. Absolutely. I see a third party screaming in your car. So someone could be married. It's just a situation where it's not it's not, it hasn't been done on the right foundation. Let me put it that way. Um, and so even though there's, like I said, discussions of letting it go, someone's not able to, and particularly Aries women, you're going to find it extremely difficult, excuse me, or the woman in the lives of Aries men, very difficult to kind of let the situation go down the line, even though people are saying that they're letting it go now. I do see that external to you, some of you are definitely having problematic situations in your marriage, in your home life, or in a committed relationship. There could just be problems that you're experiencing now that, again, can manifest in a breakup, or you've broken up and now you're dealing with the remnants of that. Um, Others of you, there's this third party situation that's going on, and in this third party, this person is very much committed, devoted, have all type of financial ties in that situation. They could have even created an argument, problematic situation with you because it has just been the holiday season, just to distance themselves from you so that they can kind of enjoy their life in peace. Someone could be so enamored as well with this connection that they're creating a lot of problems at home, again, to get away so that they can get toward you. So because they're not getting the attention from you that they want, they could be going home and bringing all of that aggravation and frustration at home as well. Now, I do see that there is going to be a disconnect here for some of you. Absolutely. You'll be disconnected from the situation and moving on as best as you possibly can. Now, in that, I see that there's going to be a reaching out. If you're in a relationship, if you are married and you're going through a rough patch, and it could involve another person, and it almost seems like the house is kind of crumbling down. Someone may physically leave the home. I do see an absolute divorce, separation could be going on at this time for some of you. What a way to start the new year, right? So yeah, someone's definitely leaving a marriage, a relationship, a long time situation. It could involve one or several people. And I feel like some Aries men are very cold and calculating. Some of this could be kind of destined, almost, that someone, your relationship to some extent is meant to break up and move in this direction, because there's a destined place that someone has to be down the line. But again, your 2019 could speak more of that. I see as you're going out of January that there is an opportunity to kind of reconcile, although someone won't be open to that. But here's two sides of the story. Someone won't be open to trying to reconcile with the other. Then I see that someone may, especially if this is a third party situation, the person that's in a committed relationship that they've been trying to get out of, they're not going to be open to trying to fix it, okay? Because it's another person that they really want to be with. And it's like that person, the communication, going, traveling, seeing them, spending time with them is going to pick up really, really heavy. And I feel that it's like, if it's an Aries man, he may become very cold and distant, and then he wants to communicate. And then he wants to kind of go and spend time and try to work things out. But I do feel like he's carrying secrets and some form of burden. So for some of you, let me put this in perspective. For some of you, there will be a getting back together, or at least communicating toward that fact, right? Trying to work things out after at first not being open to it. But there's still a burden if this is like a complete union. It just may take some time for you guys to work things out again. Your mate may be, and I feel that this is more for the Aries man or the man in the lives of Aries women. The male aspect here may just be a workaholic. There may be a new opportunity that comes his way, and it takes him away from the home, or it just adds more of a workload on him. And in the midst of all of this new stuff happening, there's a breakup you're trying to fix it. You're trying to mend that situation. Others of you, where there's this third party situation, someone's leaving out of their commitment, moving on to something, that third party situation. Now, some of you could be letting go of the third party and moving back home, or trying to work home out, or you are going to the other person. But I do see someone focusing on just one after there being three, okay, because of this fight, this fallout, all hell breaking loose is what it looks like. And others of you, if you're single, I would say that you're dealing with a heartbreak that's still very much attached to you. Halfway through the month, you may feel that there is, you're able to kind of see the forest from the trees. Things are kind of looking a bit more clear for you. You may be making advances to people, but they're not open to it. You may start to even focus on work. Definitely, if you're single, there could be someone that you have your eye on. This person may have their eye on a whole other person. You may find out that, someone that you know that you have a thing for is engaged or getting engaged. You may be suffering in silence for some of you, knowing that this person is starting to kind of propel forward in a life that they're not looking back at, and you can kind of see it. So be careful for those of you who are out there single, watching people's social media pages, because you're going to get more than what you're bargaining for. And then I just see you guys really focusing on work. So a lot of revelations happening when it comes to love life, guys. A huge change is coming about. I think that Uranus is working very diligently and hard to shake some things up once again for you Aries out there, but at least it's going to be the last little bang before March, when it officially goes and stays in Taurus for the next 7 years. So that's what I have for you guys when it comes to January 2019. Hopefully it's been helpful for you. If you'd like to share with us how it has been, please do so in the comment section below. We love to hear from you. If you would like something personal with me, I can be reached in the description box below. You may even see it in the beginning and into this video as well. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon. Maybe with the raspy voice, maybe not, with another one. Take care, Aries.